Hey guys, I am back, and it is time to start on the next level. Finally. Oh, let me just mute that. Alright, so it looks like we're live. I think my arms of my chair are different heights. Alright, so when last we left you, it was nighttime. Guess what? It's still nighttime. Ugh, I hate nighttime. Oh well. So the first thing that we have to do is fill in 3 rows of bedrock. And, you know, not to say that that's tedious or anything, but it's a little bit tedious. So I suppose we can do that when it's nighttime. Today we're going to finally get into the first real labyrinth level. Oops. I mean, you know, I suppose the door maze there was a labyrinth level, but I don't know. There's basically no, or practically no, real rooms or even corridors in that whole level, so I've always considered this level to be the first real labyrinth level. Stop. I'm not even sure we're halfway done yet. I don't think we're halfway done yet. To be honest, I mean, the door maze is kind of tough, but it's by no stretch of the imagination the toughest level. I'm pretty certain, it's been a while since I've done this, but I'm pretty certain the actual maze level is actually only one square wide. Like, you've only got one square to walk through. I'm pretty certain. If I'm not remembering that correctly, then I could be building that level twice. If I get it wrong. What I'm going to have to do, to be honest, is kind of the same thing I did with the door maze. Is I'll just have to block out the first row of walls and corridors and just see if the numbers work out. Last time I did this, I had to do basically all the same things that I'm doing now, except that I was also forced, because, well, not forced, but the choices that I made made me actually have to dig out a mountain. So I started out by digging it out by hand. And when you're in creative mode like this, it's easier to dig by hand because it's just a single click. But I quickly found out that that was taking way too long. So what I would do is I would actually dig out one row straight down the middle kind of thing. And then I would fill it with TNT and blow the whole thing up. That was actually quite a lot of fun. but also very, very messy. Maybe it's just me, but the nights always seem longer than the days. Could be because I really hate the nights. Hey, if anyone out there knows a way to turn off the day-night cycle in creative mode, I'd love to figure that out. Alright, so here we are. Okay. So this is our waterfall. Let me just check out this. Interesting. That's the door mesa. So this is another one that's just a straight waterfall from above. Honestly, can't remember what I meant to do here, but there is still one more layer of water. That's a lot of water. Okay, so there is one more layer of water here, but that puts us this way. And actually, I'm going to go all the way down to that end. So that's 1, 2, and a wall, which makes that 1. Nope. That's the wall there, so that makes 1, 2, and a wall. 1, 2, and a wall. Now that really means that I've got something wrong here. Because there isn't a staircase on my map here. What did I do? Like, literally, there's no staircase. Oh, man. How did I do that? Am I on the wrong side? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's my waterfall. Okay. Whew. Oh, I must down there. I must be out past the end, because you remember I've actually got this. I got the bedrock walls out just a little bit too far for the actual walls. Okay, so our walls go in there. Our walls do not go in there. God. 1, 2, wall. 1, 2, wall. 1, 2, wall. wall. Let's put that back. Okay. There we go. Those will go away when the water starts coming down. But, so that's the water one. And we've got 1, 2. That's 1 square. That's 2 squares. We got 1, 2. And a wall. So there's a wall that goes there. Now, that wall's going to go out from here down towards there. And actually, it goes all the way to that staircase that you see down there, but I'm going to count it out anyway just to make sure I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going down 13. So that's a wall. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Excellent. Now that's going to come up 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and it's going to come back across 1, 2, 1, and there's going to be a door there, and 1, 2, 3. Now let me just make sure I can get down there. Back up. Yes, because I have screwed that up a few times. Good. First wall intact. Now, this is a 20 by 20 foot room with the door straight across, so that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Now this is a 30 by 30 foot room, which means that will come out 1, 2, 1. The door will be here, and then the wall. That's so 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and we square that puppy off. So this is the level where you really start putting monster encounters now, right? You can have monster encounters in the level below this, but they're smaller, right? They're meant to be a pain in the ass, a nuisance kind of a thing. Here is where you actually start telling a story. Okay, so this is 20 by 30, so 1, 2, typically I like to put themes together at this level. Okay, so we've got that, and this is actually a set of stairs up. Oops. There we go. Stairs up. Now, from these stairs out, I'm going to go 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Make the turn. And we'll go 20 feet down, so that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, or 30 feet back wall to back wall. And we will put another set of doors right there. And that leaves this as a 20 by 20 foot room with the door on this side. Perfect. Hey, it works. Alright. Now that I got that done, what I really want to do... Yeah, I'm going to run this all the way down. Let's count this one out now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That wall is 24 long. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I forgot my count. So I'm 20 here, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 24. So 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that leaves a 20-foot gap. So I will go with 2 wall, 1, 2 wall. Yes. Yeah, that's what I did wrong there. Okay. So this is actually where the back wall of the whole dungeon is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this off. Nope. I think Mrs. Dirt Tigger may be home. Or not, because I haven't heard the garage door go up yet, so maybe not. I'll get that in a minute. I honestly think I'm going to get rid of that whole back 20 feet, because it's not actually doing me any good. It's just making the thing bigger when it doesn't really need to be. I actually, you know what, I'm thinking about this, because this is basically a square. I'm actually thinking I may want to turn this into a volcano. Basically up at the top, make it look like a volcano. Maybe even fill it with lava right up at the top. And then cascade it down so it's looking like a volcano. Hey, I'm noticing people watching live, so hi, welcome. If you have any comments, just put them in there. There's like a 30-second time lag, but as soon as I notice you're talking, I'll talk back. Okay, so now this is a 20-foot room, but it's 20 foot by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 foot by 60 foot. Or, let me just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll do it 5 out here, and that makes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Actually, I don't think it is Minecraft Dungeons, guys. It was the closest thing that I could find, because the content of what I'm doing right here is building a dungeon. For people who haven't seen me before, I'm actually building I'm in the middle right now of building a multi-level deep dungeon. I'd say less than halfway through it, and I've got that much done already. And you'll see I'm building the corridors. It's dungeon, labyrinth, that kind of a thing. And now it's filling itself with monsters. So I don't know if it's Minecraft Dungeons specifically. It was just the closest thing I could find to the actual content of what I was building here. So, but please feel free to stick around, and if you want to talk about dungeon building, I'm all about that stuff. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I've been a dungeon master for Dungeons and Dragons for literally 35 years. And I've been building dungeons and labyrinths for about that long. So, kind of my jam, kind of my thing. So this... so if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I can also explain to you exactly how I'm doing this too. See, so that's the level that I'm working on right now. And if you look, the level below was that. If you go back to some of the earlier videos, you'll be able to see that. You can see me building it. I'm showing the whole thing here right now. Eventually, I'll probably make a time-lapse video of the whole thing, and I'm going to make a kind of a choose-your-own-adventure walkthrough kind of a thing, where you can actually try to figure out how to get through the maze yourself. Or, if you do any kind of a role-playing campaign or anything like that, you can actually use this dungeon as a three-dimensional model of your own campaign. You can put your own encounters into these rooms here, if you like. So, just trying to be, useful and helpful, that kind of thing. Alright, so I'm going to build this room next. It'll float boats. That's a cool name, dude. Alright, so... okay, here. I'll tell you how I'm doing this. So, obviously I draw all of my dungeons on graph paper, and this is a pretty small one. This is actually a dungeon that I originally built in 1988 or 89, when I was in the Army. And I ran actually a bunch of military guys through this when we were on deployment in Denmark, on the flight over, while we were there, and on the flight back. So what I do is each piece of graph paper has lines on it, and it has empty spaces. So what I do is I count a line is actually a block, and an empty space is 2 blocks. So if I do this like this, I'll take this out in just a second, but so that would actually be 1 square of graph. So it makes it easier for me to figure out the dungeons. And when I'm building a room, sometimes what I'll do is I will actually mark out the empty spaces. So I'll never put a torch on a spot where a line should go. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5. That's my wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this particular room has there's only 4. So it's 40 feet wide. So that would be a 40-foot wide. Where's Despicable Me 4? Can I get a Gru in the chat? Don't get me wrong, I like Despicable Me just like just about anybody else, but I have no idea what you mean about Gru. Unless you're saying that I look like Gru. Now that would be funny. I've been called a lot of things, but Gru is not one of them. Okay, so there's my door, and that's a 30-foot wall, so that's where the line would be, so that's 10 foot, 20, 30, and then this squares itself up, but it leaves a corridor. And, wow, this one's a long one. Not as long as the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got to go down 8 squares. Let me just put some torches there because it's getting Despicable Me Gru. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yay, and now it's raining. So, we're going down 8. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've got a little 20 by 30 foot indentation here, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. So from back wall to back wall, this is now 30 feet. So that's 10, 20, 30. Plus leaving room for the lines. I'm just going to put the back wall on this one because I'm actually going to line this with torches just to keep it lit up. How long did it take to make this? So actually the videos so far are already up. If you look in the playlist, this one's not set to the playlist just yet, but I'll get it set to the playlist. There's about, I think we're on episode 8 or 9, and each episode is about an hour to an hour and a half. So, you know, you got 8 to 10-ish hours into this already, and I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only done 5 floors, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more floors to go. So I'm halfway through at about 10 hours. So you're probably looking a good 20 hours of time put into this so far, or all the way through. And like I said, when I'm done, I'm going to film a full walkthrough, and I'm going to actually put choice markers in. So every time you get to an intersection, you'll get a choice of which way to go, and you can actually click on it in the video to kind of choose your own adventure all the way through it. That's going to be a lot of work, though. You think this is a lot of work? Trying to get all the right links in so that you can choose your own way through? That's going to be hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going down 8 more squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that works because that wall is right in line with that wall, which means I'm on a line right now. And hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Whew! I thought I'd gotten something wrong for a second. You have no idea how easy it is to get things wrong here. So, come down one more, and I gotta put a wall out here. And then that's it for there. And there's a door here. So that's where we are so far, and then that whole thing is going to get filled up with labyrinths, basically a labyrinth, a dungeon. Those are my stairs down, and there's I've got one stair up so far, but there's about, oh my god, probably close to a dozen stairs up. Oh, interesting. So I wonder if there's a way to do this. If you guys are really good, buy floats boats. Thanks for coming out. If you guys are really good at Minecraft, tell me if there's a way in Minecraft to teleport people, either without them knowing, or to teleport them even with them knowing. Take care, dude. So I'm reasonably good at Minecraft. I'm reasonably good at, obviously, building, but I'm also reasonably good at redstone. I actually quite enjoy the redstone. But I've never looked into seeing if there's a way to actually teleport people. That would be cool to know. Okay, so this is going to be a 10 by 20 foot room with the door at the top left. So 1, 2, 1. Oops, wrong one. 1, 2, 1. That puts the door right there. Wow. So, a couple of people in the chat have decided to be not nice. I'm just gonna leave them there and ignore that. So, you guys have fun if you want, but that's not going into the chat. Alright, so I guess another 10 by 20 foot room there with 3 doors in it. That one there, that one there. Yeah, sorry, but don't get me wrong, I don't have any problem with foul language at all, but I'm not going to take time to review that and let it go up, so. Alright. Next is another 20 by 10. Put that there. And that puts this into a dead end 20 by 20. And then that puts another 20 by 20 right here. That was a dead end. Oh, so this one actually, that's there. I'm coming out of there. Okay, so there's actually a door right there. Oh, am I going the right way? I've been switching my doors up. One of the things about Minecraft is you notice it puts the doors on one side or the other of the block. That is a bit annoying sometimes. Okay, so this next one should be another 20 by 20 foot room with another door right here. So, if you're doing a campaign of some kind, um, this could be like a religious zealots area. It could be a prison area. Uh, could be a storage room area for the people above. Could be anything you want. Make your story. Okay, from here, that's my 30 by 30. So this is now actually going to be a 20 by 30 going back down. So 1, 2. And then that's going to be a corridor coming out. Now, when I originally built... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, make people kill themselves. When I originally built this, I actually made this corridor a sloping corridor. So, come back up 1, 2, 1 here. And actually puts in a 20 by 20 foot room there with no entrance. 2. 20 by 30, sorry. 2. Uh-oh. I got something wrong. I did something wrong. So that's the line there. 1, 2, 1. So it should be right there. No, I did it twice. That's twice I did that. Should be right there. That's the line. Because that's the line. 1, 2, line. 1, 2, line. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. And let's just square that off. So there's actually no entrance into that. But people who are trying to map it out will usually lose their minds because empty spaces on a map often will indicate secret rooms. Okay, so from this staircase over here, if I look this way, I'm actually coming out 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. And then I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. Now I square this off with the stairs going down right there. Uh-oh. I think I made these stairs wrong. I think I put these stairs in backwards. I did. I put these stairs in backwards. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, so these stairs are on the wrong side. They're going the wrong way. So let's just put torches up there. You'll notice I'm always going to put 2 torches together. That's just to indicate that it's an empty spot and the walls are there, so you always know which is the empty spot and where the walls are if you're trying to count, that kind of thing. Okay, so that'll take you up into there, and I believe I have to check this. So that's actually the wall spot there. Yes, I can get up and down. Okay. But, interestingly enough, there is actually stairs going up here. So that's a wall. 1, 2. So that should be an empty spot there. That's wall 1, 2. Yes. Okay. So I never start stairs up on the wall. I always start stairs up one back from the wall. And then they go on top of the next wall. That's the one idiosyncrasy about all of this. Dad, is that you? I'm pretty sure I'm not your dad. Do I look like your father? I might be old enough to be your father. Okay. Oh, right. And I need one more because that's the wall there. Alright, from here, I will go back 1, 2... Well, actually, that wall's already there. But what this is actually going to do is... This is actually a 4-way intersection. And I'm just going to, for now, just for the light, I'm going to put 4 torches right there. Just to keep the light. Okay, and yeah, that gets squared off right there. Now, going up this way, it's 20 feet on each side. So, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay. Now, from there, we actually go 10 more feet to the back wall. So 1, 2, 1. And I'm going to put a couple more torches there to light things up. And then out to the left, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 more and square it off. 1, 2, 3, and then square it down. And then out to the right, it goes 1 more, then a door, which should be on top of stairs, and square it off. Haha, it is. Look at that. Except, I don't think I can put the door there. That is, and when I say square it off, I actually mean like this. And again, because of the idiosyncrasies of how they place the doors, I can't put a door here. So, there's going to be no door. Technically, I could do this. Actually, I can do that. Holy crap. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do that. Okay. Learn something new every day. You guys in the channel, if you got any questions about building dungeons or Minecraft or anything at all, just ask. I'll do my best to answer. Okay, so now there's one thing I've got to fix here. So this was actually meant to be, so you see this area right here, it was actually meant to be curved. And I'm not 100% sure how well I can curve this. So first of all, no, let me just do that there. Okay, so I'm not sure I want to do that. I guess that's the closest thing to curved I can really get. I could probably do that one more. It's not exactly curved, is it? It's about the closest I think I can get. Hello, Samurai Killer. Welcome to the channel. We are all about Minecraft dungeon building here. Oh, wow. Anybody know what these things are? Those are interesting. Okay, so we've got this part right there, which is that part right there. And I think next thing I want to do is I want to... Oh, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to finish this off, I think. So... Oops. The heck did I do? Oh, right there. So, oh. Hello, dear. Mrs. Darth Digger is back. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that there. I want to do that. That's not going to go there. That's going to go there. Hello? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I do want to keep that there like that. Because what that means is that when somebody opens that and walks in, they've got a chance of falling down that hole before they realize what's going on. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just going to go say hello to my wife. No, I do not. Avian here, hi. And Bonfire, hello. So first of all, no, I don't have donations, and I don't accept donations, but thank you very much for the thought. Secondly, unfortunately, the title is actually a little bit misleading because I am not affiliated at all with Minecraft Dungeons. I am, however, a Microsoft employee, but I am not at all affiliated with Minecraft Dungeons. That was the closest I could get to the content of what I'm building, and what I'm building here is a Minecraft dungeon. A big one. So, I'll show you. We are halfway done this dungeon right now. It's going to be inside the footprint of the bedrock that you see right there. And it's going to be twice as tall, and once I get the whole thing done, I'm actually going to camouflage it so it looks like a volcano. A mountain volcano kind of a thing. So it's not the actual Minecraft Dungeons game, so I apologize if I misled you at all. But what we are doing is building a Minecraft dungeon. This is my old D&D, Dungeons & Dragons dungeon from a very long time ago. And I've got a lot more work to do on it. So, as Minecraft Dungeons, the actual game, gets closer and closer, I will see if I can get access to it and get authority to be allowed to talk about it. But as of right now, I don't have any access to it whatsoever. I know absolutely nothing about it, and I don't have any authority to talk about it. I'm in the Windows reliability team, so I don't... I have absolutely no contact at all with the Minecraft Dungeons guys. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go 3. That's 1, 2, 3. So we go there. And this 1, 2, 1. And then that's gonna be a door. That's gonna square off there. This is probably the 8th or 9th video in this series. There's a whole bunch before this. I'm actually recording the entire process this time. This is the second time I've built this dungeon in Minecraft. The first time I only showed the highlights, but this time I'm showing the entire thing. So if you want to watch somebody laboriously building a giant dungeon, you can go right ahead and watch. Personally, I enjoy it, but not everybody does. Okay, so this is now a 30 by 30 foot room. So that's 20 foot right there. 3, that's 30 foot. That's 10, 20, 30, and square that off. That's it. That closes that off. And then that actually builds that room for me. Oh, interesting. Okay, so down here, that's our wall right there. That works. This is going to be like that, and that's actually going to fall through from the ceiling. So there's going to be, in the floor above, there's actually going to be a hole here. So another spot that people can fall down a level. And then this is actually going to be stairs up, but from this side. So this is a multi-level dungeon with no single direct path through. It's not like you go up a level, go through the dungeon, and then go up a level, find one way up a level, and then go through the next dungeon and find one way up. No, you can go up 2, 3, 4, 5 floors and then come back down 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. So it is a completely three-dimensional dungeon. And as such, it is extremely difficult to navigate. That's going to go there, like that. Good. And that's really kind of the point of all of this. Extremely difficult to navigate is really what I'm going for. Alright, so that's the wall. 1, 2, no. There we go. And a door. So this actually shows you, right? So that goes from the level down below, which is actually the door maze down below. It goes up to here, and you can go out into this part of the dungeon. You can't always, but in this particular case you can. Or you can go around and you can go up right onto the next floor. But just because you go up 2 floors at once doesn't mean you've taken the right way. And that is really, really important. Okay, so that is that. Now let's come back down here for a second. So that takes us through there. Oh, yeah, so there's 2 sets of stairs down here. So this is interesting too. So watch what's going to happen here. So 1, 2, 1. So there's going to be a corridor going down here. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to turn there, and it's going to go in there. But if you come this way, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to turn there. So 1, 2, okay, wall, 1, 2, wall, there. 2, 2, there. So what's going to happen here is you can come down. Yeah, and this is interesting to do too. So if you're on this level and you get to this, you've basically got two choices of how you can go down. This particular one goes down 2 different levels, and you can see you're in another maze, another dungeon maze down here. But if you're on this level, which is 2 down from where we were, you can actually come over to here, find these stairs up, come up these stairs, and immediately turn around. So you've just gone up 2 levels, turn around, and go back down a level. And then over, and then back up a level again. Mrs. Darth Digger. And actually come out in a different spot that you wouldn't have been able to get to from over there. So, very confusing, I know, but that's the whole point. Okay, so that's what we've got there now. Let's finish this out. So that's actually a big room. So that's going to go up 1, 2, 3 and square itself off. And actually it's already gone up 3. So it's just going to square itself off right there. So that's a big room there. Oh, not all the way, I don't think. Because that's going to come... There. That's how it squares itself off. And I'm just going to build this up. So this is another one of those traps, basically. So if you pick either one of these doors and you're not watching what you're doing, you can easily fall down. Or if it's, you know, really dark, and I may just not put any torches in here for exactly that reason. Hello, Tobux 1443. Hello, Karam Alp Bodge. Hi, everybody. If you got any questions about Minecraft or dungeon building, just let me know. I am, so hi Besima, hi Nathan. So I am building a Minecraft dungeon. So far I have, and I apologize to the people who've heard this already, so far I have 5 levels of dungeon built, and I have 5 more to build. And then I'm going to camouflage the whole thing to look like a mountain or a volcano. And then I'm going to run people through it, and we're going to try to, I'm going to create a video that'll allow you to go through it yourself. And see if anybody can figure out how to get through it. This is the second time I've done this. I did it about, oh geez, 8 years ago, maybe 7 years ago now. Once before, but it was in, I don't know, Minecraft 0.7 or something. I can't remember. And that one doesn't work anymore, so I figured I'd build it again. Because, you know, I have fun building stuff like this. So let's go back over to here. Drop down here. Yeah. So, thank you very much, Tobux. Why do you have bad omen? I don't understand what that means, Nathan. 2, 1, and we turn. 2, 1. I'm just going to put up a second level wall here so I can put up torches. Okay, so I've turned that there, and then it's actually going to turn again and go down 20 feet. 10, 20, 10, 20, and I'm going to put that wall up too so I can get more torches up there. And then that turns and comes back. The pillager in the top right. It's very possible that things are just spawning here. To be honest, I've killed a lot of things in here, but they just, every night they keep spawning, or when I put the roof on them, they spawn again. So, I'm just leaving them there now. The effect. Oh, that! Bad Omen up there. I have that, actually, because, a trader with 2 llamas, actually popped up in, I don't know, 2 floors down, and he was literally, I'm building the dungeon and he's following me all over the place, and then he got stuck trying to get through a door, so I said, okay, you're out of here, and I pulled up the diamond sword and I killed him, and I got that. So if you kill, I think, if you kill a trader, and I think it's the trader himself, not the llamas. I think I got it from the trader himself. If you kill one of the traders who has the llamas, I think you get that. So, be careful if you don't want it. I'm in creative mode here. This is not my actual survival world, so I don't really care that I have it. Alright, where am I at now? Okay, so I gotta go around this. And there is going to be 1. There's actually going to be a door there, but I'm going to put up another set of walls here so I can get more torches. There we go. And there's a door there. You get it from a pillager with a... There you go. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna... Nathan, I don't know why it held that one, but, I'm gonna come out and, show this one. There you go. So, Nathan seems to have a better explanation than I do. So, thank you, Nathan. And, float boats. Welcome back. Okay, so... Now, we just turned up there, so we're going to go back wall to back wall is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 feet back wall to back wall, which means the left wall is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40. So the left wall is going to be 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just putting up torches again. Okay, so I did that. Now it's going to do a dogleg right. If any of you guys are D&D fans, Dungeons & Dragons fans, the terminology that I'm using is old Dungeons & Dragons terminology. So... that is a dogleg. That's what it's called, a dogleg. And because it goes to the right as you're looking at it, it's called a dogleg right. And that's actually going to go up. Yes, this place is absolutely massive, dude. And I'm going to get bigger. I was telling people, I don't know, about 5 videos back, I've built this thing multiple times. And I built another dungeon like it in a couple of other games. And I have the map right here. I'm looking at the map. And when I try to go through this, I get lost. So, yeah, it's big. So I got 20 feet along this wall, so that's 1, 2. And then I've got a door right here. There. And then 10 more feet and a turn. I'm going to just put some torches up again, because I hate it when it's not light. And then that's going to turn right there, and it's actually going to do another dogleg right. So there you go, another dogleg right. And then I'm going to go up, left wall is going to be 10, 20, 30 feet. 1, 2, 3. Now this is interesting. So, here's another question to you guys. Oh, I know how I can do it. Yeah, see, here's another one of those cases. These guys, because I'm in creative mode, it's not a big deal, but they get in the way of me trying to actually put things in. So, here's what I'm going to do here. So, these are supposed to be one-way doors. Let me just take that out. So these are both supposed to be one-way doors. Let me just, let's get a door. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take an iron door, and I want a pressure plate. So in order to make... Yeah, I'll put it there. I haven't really been using those doors all that much anymore. Oh, look at this. See, here's another spot where I'm probably going to get myself in trouble. Just get out of my way! I'm trying to build an engine. Oh, new recipes. So, these doors are not openable, but I'm pretty certain... One-way doors! See, look at that. Fantastic. So, yeah. So somebody comes all the way up through here, they see this door. You know what I might do? I might actually put these on the other side. There we go. There we go. So they come through these two doors, they cannot get back. They're stuck. You can do /time set day when it's night time. I will do that next time it's nighttime. Nathan, thank you very much. Hi, Snowy. Thanks for coming out. Nice to have you here. I did not realize that I could do that. And that's, what is that? How do I pull up the control box, or the input box, so I can do that? Is that just... I'm hitting enter, that doesn't work. Escape, nope. Press backslash. Okay. That doesn't seem to work either. /. Haha! Now, do I put the /time like this? Yes, Kitty Dragon 8, I can read chat. And welcome. Thanks for coming out. Just like that. Does that work? Unknown command. I did that wrong, obviously. Just slash time. Thank you, Kitty. Yes, you can see that I am a Star Wars fan. Would that be because of the stuff behind me? Can you guys see? You guys can't quite see it. That is, way back there, that is a full-sized Darth Maul. I am actually a member of the 501st Legion, and that's one of my costumes. That's one of the characters that I dress up as. Hi, Maggie. So... set. And look at that, it gives you, wow, this is pretty good. Thank you so much, Nathan. That's fantastic. I love it. Look at that. I'm learning new things. Okay. So, where do I want to go next? So that's just what I get done on this floor so far, and I still got a whole bunch more left to do. So, oh, Kitty, if you've just gotten here, I'm only halfway up, so it's going to be twice as high as what I've got already. And it's going to get worse. I have several levels that are really difficult mazes. The floor before this, if you take a look back in the videos, the floor just underneath this is what I call a door maze, and it's nuts. Nathan, I got a quick question for you. Do you know if there's a way that I can set up automated teleports in the dungeon here? So if somebody either walks on something or clicks on something, it will teleport them to somewhere else. Because that would be really cool to be able to do in here. I would be very interested in learning how to do that. Okay, so I came through those two. So I gotta put a door right there. Right there. And then I gotta go 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3. And now I gotta put stairs up. So stairs up will go right there. Oops. Not like that, it won't. Stairs up. I'm a bit of a noob at Bedrock Edition because I'm used to Java. I'm pretty sure this is Java Edition. In fact, I'm almost certain this is Java Edition. I've got, in fact, I've got two Minecrafts. I've got this, which I believe is 1.14, and I've also got the Windows 10 edition, whatever that is. But to be honest, that's like on 1.12. So I came to this one. Kitty, what is this video about? This video is all about building dungeons in Minecraft. That's what I'm building. I'm building a huge, very complicated, very massive dungeon. And I can square that off right there. It's not going to have one more floor boat. It's going to have boats. It's going to have 5 more floors on top of this one. It's we're nowhere near done yet. Okay, so one thing I gotta do is, right here, I gotta square that off. Oh yeah, I'll definitely do more streams. Teleport at coordinates in a command block. I will definitely try that, dude. Thank you. In fact, I'll look for a tutorial out on the internet on how to set up teleports and command blocks. I'm assuming I can set the command block up in the floor so when they walk over it, they get hit with it, or maybe in a wall. I'd almost rather. Ooh. Yeah, maybe in a wall. I'm not sure. Title says rebuild. Have you? Yes. Hi Maggie. Yeah, I have actually done this dungeon once before. I did it in Java like 0.8 or something. A long time ago. I built this. So I am reconstructing it today. Well, I've been reconstructing over a couple of weeks. I've got about 8 to 10 hours worth of construction time into this build right now, and there will be more. Okay, so I need to go back here for another starting point. So I think we're going to start where these stairs come up now, and we are going to, yeah. So that's one. Okay, command block sounds like the way to do it. .3D printed. Wouldn't that be fun? 3D print. That would be a big 3D print though. Holy crap! Because this thing is like 20 by 20 blocks square, and then it's like 10 levels deep, and there's 3 blocks on each. Or sorry, 20 by 20 squares, which is actually like 100 by 100 blocks basically. It's not quite exactly 100 by 100. So 100 by 100 that way, and then it's 10, so it's 30-ish blocks high. Nether update. Is there a new update? Did I miss something? I don't always keep completely up to date on these things. I probably should, but I don't. Okay, so that came out one there. And then there's going to be an opening. And then that goes there. And that's going to turn. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Ah, I only went 10 down 10. Okay. There. 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 Got it. Minecon was today. Oh, wow. You know, I'd love to go to a Minecon sometime. Oh, hey, look, sun's going down. So, let me see if I can do this. Set. Time. Day. Unknown command. What'd I do wrong? Oh, time? Oh, look, it says voluntary exile. That must be because I killed that guy. Alright, what am I getting wrong? I was doing this before. It worked. Time. need a time? Nope. Just sets it to 10 a.m. Thank you. That's fantastic. Makes my life a lot easier. Okay. So now it's going to turn. It's going to go down 20 feet. 1, 2. And then that's going to go there. That's going to be a door right there. And it's going to go 10, 20, 30 more feet up. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got something wrong here, guys. There. I'm glad I noticed these things quickly. Okay, so 10, 20, 30 more down. 1, 2, 3. That's going to come up there. And then I'm going to put the door right here. So when it comes to doors at the ends of corridors, because depending on what way I stand, the door will either go on that side of the block or it'll go on that side of the block. So when it comes to the end of the corridors, I'd like to put it out on this side, because when I'm looking at it from this side, it doesn't matter that it's at the opposite end of this block. But when I'm looking at it from this side, if I'm seeing a blank wall, it just looks better rather than being inset just a little bit. You have the Star Wars skin pack. That's cool. Are you referencing a picture of your own build? No, it's not a picture. I've got a map. I drew out a map a long time ago. This is the same map that I built from last time, too. There are actually videos. It's in a different playlist from this one. I called them Dungeon Peak back then because I wasn't showing the whole build layout like I am this time. Because back then I was worried that people were going to watch me building it and they would know how to get through it and it would take away all the fun. But then when I started trying to go through it myself with the map, I realized I'm still getting lost. So go ahead, watch the whole thing because it's going to be very hard to get through. So, and I want to make it more fun for people. Okay, so right here, there's actually going to be stairs up. Oops. Stop that. There we go. Stairs up. And what's this from? So I actually built this dungeon myself a long time ago. I built it for Dungeons & Dragons originally. And actually, if somebody wanted to run any kind of a game campaign, Dungeons & Dragons, or any other kind of thing where they have to go through a dungeon, I'm hoping that I can set the video up so that you can go through this on your own without me and be able to make all the choices that you want to make. And you could actually use this as a reference for your game. People could actually try to find their way through this. And if you're the dungeon master, as people go into one of the rooms, you can put encounters into the rooms so that people have things that they can have to deal with. So let me go back to here for a second because I obviously have not got this finished correctly yet. Okay. So hello, goodbye. Try mixing up stone, bricks, stone polished, and a site to make it look nice. Yeah, I should probably do that. I might come back through later and then decorate and make those changes that we're talking about. that you're, the different types of stones and stuff like that. And I might actually come back through later too and put, other kinds of decorations and things in here. But right now I'm trying to concentrate just on getting the walls up. Okay, so this is going to be a 20 by 30 foot room with a bump out on it, and there is actually a door right here. That's right. Now the question is... Yeah, doesn't matter which side I put this one on, it's just not going to look right. Here, it's inset into the wall, but on the other side, it's actually... yeah. So, it doesn't matter what way I do it, it's not going to look right. Look at Grain's channel. I will check that out. Thank you very much. Mossy stone. Oh, yeah. I definitely like the mossy stone and the vines for the ambiance and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta say, though, a lot of the stuff from the new swamp biome, I don't know, the colors just... I mean, I guess that they do what they're intended to do, but... they just look kind of ugly to me. Okay, so this is going to run all the way down. Then it's going to turn and run all the way up to there. So you remember those one-way doors? So if somebody comes out here and goes through one-way door, they can go down and through here and through all of that up there. But if they go through the second one-way door, then they're into that area there. And they could go up there, or they could come down here. So, whole thing is meant to be confusing for people. When is Minecraft Earth coming? So I watched the announcement. They did an announcement at Microsoft, I don't know, gotta be 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I remember them showing... I don't remember what day they said it was coming out. I'm sorry. I think it's interesting. Minecraft Earth, I think, is an interesting competitor to like Pokemon or the new Harry Potter one. I'll be interested to see how it does. There is a channel that I watch. I think it's Mumbo Jumbo that actually has tried Minecraft Earth out already. Okay, so it's the dog leg. This is actually going to be a 30 by 30 foot room. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I get something wrong? 1, 2. Uh-oh. Something's not right, people. That's a wall. 1, 2, and a wall right there. Then we got 1, 2, 1. Hold on. I need torches. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let us set... I wonder if I can do this. Haha! Make it easier. Keep it daytime all the time. Thank you so much for telling me how to do that. There we go. So that blocks that off. And then in behind it, yep, is actually a set of stairs up. Bye, kitty. Thanks for coming out. Mumbo Jumbo is a redstone channel. Green is a building channel. Okay, cool. I may have watched Grain before. In fact, don't Mumbo and Grain do stuff back and forth sometimes? Don't they do collab videos? I think. Or maybe it's somebody else. Guy with a British accent does stuff with Grain. I think. Or I could be getting somebody mixed up. I have a terrible memory sometimes, guys. Oh, they do. Okay, good. Weird question, but where did I get the Star Wars helmets? Some of them I bought, some of them I made. So that one I bought from a place called Walt's Trooper Factory. That's the Star Wars A New Hope Episode 4. But that's the Phase 2 clone below it. I built that myself. And you can't really see it, but there's actually a Phase 1 clone below that. I built that one myself also. The Red Guard I built myself. The Jedi Temple Guard I built myself. So there's a Phase... I think that's I think that's a Clone Commando. That's actually a Hasbro one that I bought. It's a toy. It's a kid's toy. What's underneath that? Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a Kylo Ren on the very bottom over there, too. And then there's the Snow Trooper up above that. The Snow Trooper, a friend of mine built, I think built or maybe bought. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I make a bunch of that stuff. So I'm in the 501st Legion. And I'm what they call a prop master for the 501st Legion, so I build a lot of this stuff. In fact, if you guys are anywhere in or near Seattle, I'm the event coordinator for the 501st for the Star Wars exhibit every year. So if you search for Emerald City Comic Con Star Wars or Star Wars The Ultimate Experience, you'll see some of the stuff that we make. Last year, I helped one of the teams make a full-sized Tauntaun, and it was gorgeous. Like, I mean, it was really gorgeous. We were really happy with it. In fact, actually, our work just got featured in this month's issue of Star Wars Insider. So, we're famous. My face cam is pretty small. I'm sorry about that. I do that kind of on purpose because I want the build to be the center of attention. So we're about, we're just over halfway done. Just setting the layout of this thing, of this one level. I'm talking to you guys a lot more than I have in the past. Maggie, you're from Seattle originally. Beautiful place to live. I love living out here. I'm originally from out east, Maine, New York area. I'm actually from Canada, but I've always lived right on the border with Maine and New York. I love it out here. I absolutely 100% love it out here. This place is the best place I've ever lived. And I've lived all over the world. Alrighty. Holy crap, that's a big room. Wonder why I did that. Alright, so let's look at that. Gotta turn my map around to figure out what the heck I'm looking at right now. Okay, that's that there. That's right. Okay, we're gonna look at that piece right there next, and that's a 30-foot wall, and then it pulls over and squares off. So let's go down. Boat, you are from England. Where are you from because I'm Polish. Washington is so pretty. Yes, Washington is very pretty. I frickin' love it here. I mostly love it, though, because it never gets too cold and it never gets too hot. Okay, so this is a 30-foot wall. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm just checking to see what this does. Yes, that does what I expected it to do, except I got stairs there. That's not supposed to be there. Yes, that does what I needed to do. So this is a 30-foot wall too. 10, 20, 30. And then there is a door right there. This is another one of those cases where it's a corridor running by on the outside plus on the inside, so there's just no way I could make this look right. So, well, I'm from Nathan, I'm from Washington right now. I moved here 6 years ago when I got the job at Microsoft, but I used to live in Canada, right on the border with upstate New York, and I grew up in Canada, right on the border with Calais, Maine. Okay. So whenever anybody asks me where I'm from, I normally tell them I'm from Maine or I'm from upstate New York, because that's where I pretty much lived all of my life. But I'm here now, and I love it. Okay, so there's a corridor running away there, and then this... Yep, this just meets up. So this is a big room. So this would be a room for a big encounter. Yes, Nathan, I work at Microsoft. When you finish building the dungeon, are you going to put mob spawners in there and such? So that's an interesting question. If I put mob spawners in, it becomes a Minecraft dungeon that people can go through in Minecraft. That's a good idea. The one thing that scares me about doing that is creepers. Because if a creeper blows up in here, it's going to destroy my frickin' dungeon, and I don't like that idea. But the other thing that I was thinking of doing with it was making it available for people who wanted to do tabletop role-playing games. So that you can walk through in creative mode. Nothing is going to attack you from Minecraft specifically, but you can put your tabletop role-playing scenarios inside this. Do I have a Discord server? No, I don't personally have a Discord server. I run on a couple of buddies' Discord servers. I don't know if you guys know, there's a YouTuber by the name of Barnacles Nerdgasm. He's a really, really good friend of mine, just lives up the road. I run on his Discord server most of the time. Yes, D&D using Minecraft. Wouldn't that be so cool? I mean, it just gives you the full three-dimensional. You can turn off monster griefing. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I'll look into that. Oh, time to set day. That is the best thing I ever learned, dude. Thank you. Okay, so I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4. 40 feet down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I gotta turn and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll cross it over. And then have a door. And then that just squares up. You have a very bizarre Discord tag. Well, whatever floats your boat. Sorry, man, I couldn't help it. Okay, so we come into this room now. Here. There. And that side is all good. This side is going to go down 10 and in 10, and that's going to stay open right there. Have you ever used a texture pack on a PC in Minecraft? I have not, actually. I'm not normally a big person for using mods, add-ons, and texture packs like that. Although I have seen some texture packs that make it look really nice. I mean, if you've got one that you suggest that would make the dungeon look, you know, even more spectacular, I might consider it, see if I can figure out how to do it. Okay, so I gotta come through here, and oh, this is gonna be interesting. Wow. So I did something weird here. So coming through here, I actually have 2 sets of stairs up here. So this is another one of those really weird ones. You come down here and you're so you know how on most dungeons, you know, you go through a dungeon and then you know, you clear the whole floor and you find a set of stairs up. Then you clear the whole floor and you find a set of stairs up. Well, in this particular case, you come down here and you actually find 2 separate sets of stairs up, both going in different directions. Which one do you choose? Which one is right and which one is wrong? Also, my name on YouTube, I literally was fishing and I wanted to change my user, so I changed it to float modes. Couldn't get more. That's cool. Hello, Crossroad Gaming. So this is a channel where I am building a Minecraft dungeon. Well, rebuilding, as the name kind of points out. So far, it is like 100 blocks by 100 blocks, or something close to that. And it is 5 levels deep, and each level is 3 blocks. So 15 blocks high so far, and I'm only about halfway through, so it's going to be double this size. And then once I'm done, I'm then going to camouflage the entire thing to look like a hill, like that, or like that, or I'm actually thinking a volcano to make it kind of come up at the top, and I might even actually put lava in the top and then just come out and kind of flow out in that volcano type of a pattern. And then I'm going to let people actually try to figure out how to get through the dungeon. Hi, Pedro. So, if anybody has any questions whatsoever, please feel free to ask. I will try to answer any questions that I can. Crossroad Gaming. So this is the level that we're on right now that we're doing, and like I say, I got 5 more levels above this, and they just get harder after this. Where the heck am I now? Pretty sure that's up there. Okay, I'm here. So this comes down here. So this goes Square that puppy off. How you get shaders or texture packs is by clicking on the resource packs. Thanks, Nathan. I will see if I can't look into it. Hello, Mr. Melon Boy. Thanks for coming out. Glad to have you watching. Who here had a skateboard? I had skateboards when I was younger. Maggie, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Come on back anytime you like. Feel free to check out the other videos in the build series too, because there's lots here if you like building this kind of thing. Alright, so let's go back to here, because I never did finish this off. Because that, yeah, that's supposed to do this. Hello, Nutcracker. Do I like Iron Man? Yes, I do like Iron Man, actually. I've got an old Iron Man helmet somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I guess I'm not... It must be in my costume room. So this is more of my display stuff. But I've also got costumes that I wear. Because I am well, being 501st, I am a big costumer. Okay. That finishes that off. What time is it where you are? It is 2:30 p.m. here. So 2:30 in the afternoon here. Wow. You guys are on the other side of the world. Okay, so I get lost so easily while I'm doing this. Ah, okay, that's where I am. So this comes out 10 more. Squares off. That's good there. That there. Oh, cool. Good. Thought I'd done something wrong. Nathan, you're in Ireland? That's very cool, dude. 5:33 in the morning. Wow. Okay, the internet is just cool. We have people literally all sides of the globe talking to each other right now. That's just amazing, dude. Dudes and dudettes. Why do I say dude so much? Like, I'm not that guy. Okay, so I'm gonna put up some torches to figure out 1, 2, 3. There we go. Because this is a 30 by 30 foot room. Yes? Yes. So along that one, and then it's going to come up. 1, 2, 3. It's going to come back. 1. Need a space for a door. 2. Aha! And the door goes right there. Perfect. Am I a fan of Lego? I do like Lego, but I'm not a collector. I've got a couple of friends that are huge collectors. In fact, I have a couple of friends that have, like, I swear to God, 1,000 kits, and they haven't put together half of them yet. But I just found, to be honest, that Lego was quite expensive, so I didn't really get too much into it. Okay, we got a 20 by 30 foot room here with a door on the opposite wall. Door there. I'm just gonna look at it from the opposite side, because that's the way my map is oriented right now. Why do I have it surrounded in bedrock? Because I don't want people to be able to tunnel in from the outside. So I only want people to be able to get into or out of this from one particular spot. I mean, technically I should make the whole thing bedrock because I don't want people beating down my walls either. But I don't really like the look of the bedrock as much. I like the look of the stone much better, so that's why I did it that way. As far as collections go, I've got a lot of collections too. I am definitely a collector of things, and that's kind of why I didn't get into the Lego, is because I really have to be careful about the collections that I start, because I can spend all of my money far too easily. Alrighties. So, I'm missing a door somewhere. If you take a look at this, so that's what I'm supposed to build next. It's got like a 45-degree diagonal wall, but it's missing a door in. I'm wondering why. I might just make it a big long room, so it the way I've got it drawn. Oh, hold on. I did that wrong. It's supposed to be like this. So the way I've got it drawn, there is supposed to be a diagonal wall right here, turning it into two different rooms. But I've got no doors set into this room. So I think for now I might just leave it as a really long room. And actually I might make it like a, I don't know, like a Goblin King's throne room kind of a thing. You put a throne down on that end, and, you know, have all of his praying, you know, servants and stuff, vassals and stuff. And basically when you come in here, you gotta fight your way all the way through to him to get his treasure. He's got a big pile of treasure behind him. Hello, Nutcracker. Pop vinyls. You know, the pop vinyls are not something that I ever got into. Actually, so Funko Pop is actually located just north of here, like a half an hour north of me here. I know a couple of people that have worked there, actually. But they're not something that I ever really got into. Oh, no, that's interesting. Oh, I know why this. Yeah, so this is where the teleport stuff comes in. Because you'll notice there's an unbroken wall here, right? That's because it was intended that you actually teleport in from somewhere else in the dungeon, and then you have to go around through here, and then it teleports you out again to somewhere else. So it's one of those things that, you know, for the people who are really good at mapping, which I am, it's something to just give them a little bit more of a challenge. Have you ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine. I have never even heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine. What is Bendy and the Ink Machine? Okay, so this is actually going up one more level, even on top of this. Don't do that. Nope, not there. There. No, that doesn't go there. That goes there. There we go. It's a horror game. Interesting. Focuses on story. I love games actually that focus on story. What kind of a computer do I use? I have. It's actually it's a purpose built. It's not a. It's not a store bought one. I actually bought this from Puget Systems about 3 or 4 years ago now. So it's actually a little bit old. I'm looking into actually getting a new one right now, and I'm talking to a couple of buddies of mine, including Barnacles, to try to help me figure out how to source what I want. Oh, this is interesting. I could do that. So, take those out. This is actually closed off. There we go. And that puts a door right here. What is the main game that I play? Wow, that's a tough question actually, because I play a lot of games, like a lot. Um, I love the MMOs. The one that I'm playing right now, although to be honest, it's almost at the end of its life for me, is Star Wars: The Old Republic Online. Um, I definitely like playing survival type games. I played a lot of Conan, uh, uh, and a bunch of other games like that. I'm playing The Forest right now, although it's not. It's about at the again about at the end of its life for me. Um, I'm interested in the new Tom Clancy Black Ops. I think it is. That's just came out in beta like this weekend. I think. Um, yeah, a variety of stuff like that. And Nathan, yeah, I definitely follow a variety of channels too. I'm a big YouTube guy. I watch a lot of YouTube. It's basically the primary way that I get my entertainment now. So this, you remember I was talking about the teleports, and this is why I want to figure out exactly how to do the teleports, the command block thing, so I'm going to have to figure that out and come back and fix this. In fact, I may go and figure that out before I put the roof onto this level, but basically, as you go into any of these rooms, you're going to teleport from room to room to room. Self-promotion. I don't care if you self-promote. Go ahead. What are you talking about? Why do you have sand on you? I have sand on me actually because I use the sand right now as an analog for what I call a secret door. This is a door that I'm going to have to come back later and see if I can't get a redstone gadget in there to basically hide the door. I'm just doing the layout right now. I'll come back and do the redstone stuff later. Although, to be honest, I'm not 100% certain how I'm going to get the secret doors done correctly. So that is a bit of a problem for me. On the lower levels, I can do that because the lower levels have less stuff in them, and there's room underneath that I can actually put the redstone contraptions in. But between this level and the level below and the level above it, there's no room to put anything extra in, unless maybe like a room like this, I'm able to take up like the back half and put a secret door above it, that kind of a thing. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm still trying to figure that part of it out. So that is there. Geometry Dash. Never even heard of Geometry Dash. Hold on, I'm going to write that down. Where the heck is my pencil? There we go. I will look into Geometry Dash. I'm big on the role-playing type games, like the MMO type games, or stuff like this. This is a big, get you into, get you through kind of a thing. I'm big onto those. I like a lot of first-person shooters. I definitely like strategy type games, city building type games, those kinds. I like a lot of stuff. Like I'm just a gamer. I like games. Do I watch anime? I've watched a little anime. Whoops. That ain't right. I've watched a little anime, but I never really got into it. I watched some Ghost in the Shell back in the day. Besides Minecraft, what's my most recommended game? That is a really difficult question right now. If it was a year ago, I would have said Star Wars The Old Republic Online without a doubt. But right now, there's nothing that's really grabbing me by the scruff of the neck. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of struggling to find a good game right now. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Because I'm kind of all ears here. That's not it. Hold on. Do I have something wrong here? Is Star Wars The Old Republic Online on Steam? I think it might be. If it's not on Steam, it's actually, I believe it's an EA game. In fact, I'm almost certain it's an EA game. Back before EA got really, really stupid. It's a good game. It's a fully voiced game too, which is nice. So you might have to install the EA, and I think it's Uplay. No, it's not Uplay. Dude, I honestly cannot remember. There's the logo for it though. I went to a fan event. Actually had it at Star Wars Celebration Anaheim. The last time they were in Anaheim, and I got that there. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. What did I do wrong here? $30. See, look at this. I've got the map. I'm trying to figure. I can't even figure it out. Okay. Okay. There, behind me. No, hold on. Okay. Well, that does work. That puts a door right here. That puts a door right there. There we go. Speaking of EA, have you heard of Plants vs. Oh, I play Plants vs. Zombies. I played it for a long, long time actually. I played the first one, loved it. Played the second one, and it didn't grab me as well. PVZ. Oh, StarCraft. StarCraft 2. Yes. So I used to play StarCraft 2 a lot. I still watch it a lot. My favorite YouTuber right now for StarCraft 2 is Loco. LOWKO TV, I believe, is his YouTube channel. Really enjoy that, actually. Okay, so that's there. And there's going to be another 10 by 30. I used to watch Husky StarCraft a lot, but he stopped. And I don't quite know why. Oh, big StarCraft 2 fan. Big, big, big. I personally am a Protoss. They just like them the best. But I really, really like watching Scarlet play. That girl, man. First of all, she's Canadian. Yay. But she doesn't always win, but she's just got the coolest playstyle. Like, she's just so enjoyable to watch. Okay, so it comes through there, and it turns and goes 30. Going to bed. Bye, Not. Thanks for coming out. Hi, Nathan. Welcome back. Is there anything you need help tonight? Not at the moment, but thank you for your offer. Yeah, that is going to be a bit of a nightmare to get through. Like, that is going to be very confusing when you're inside. This place looks like a maze. Yes, it absolutely is a maze. and like I was saying, that's not the hard maze. Go back. I think it's the last video right before this. I'm not 100% sure I even put the number on the last one yet. But if you go into my videos and look at the one that I did just before this one, you will see me finishing off the... Pretty sure it's the door maze. Yeah, you'll see me finishing off the door maze. You want to see complicated, man? That's nuts. Alright. One more of these. This is gonna be... Well, that's interesting too. Yeah, if I get the teleporters working right, this is going to be really, really good. If I don't get the teleporters working right, I'm not so sure. Bye, boat. Thanks for coming out, man. Yes, it absolutely is a pattern. I did that on purpose so that, because what you're going to be doing, if I get it working right, is you're going to teleport randomly into one of these different compartments, and they're all meant to look almost exactly like each other, so that you have a hard time figuring out what it is. But there's one difference in each one, so you can figure it out if you look hard enough. And in the end, this is actually the room that you're trying to get to, which would be the treasure room. And you've got to work your way down the stages in order to get here. So that's that there. Come on. There you go. See, so they're all meant to look just slightly, a little bit like each other and a little bit different. And you actually get in down there. The first teleport's down there, and then you gotta work your way all the way down, and then you can get out down here. So it's just finding the right spot. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, I might not do it as random. What I might do is I might start them up at that top corner up there, and then drop them in down here, and then as they work through, I'll pop them from there to there, and then to there, and then to there, and then they get out down here. And the final room and the way out is down there. I just have to figure out how to make it all work. I think that actually finishes this level of the dungeon. So this down here is going to be a waterfall, and this is a big area. You know, it could be for large groups of smaller mobs, like a kobold warren or a goblin den or something like that. So I think that is where I'm going to leave it for this one. When I come back next time, I will put the second level of all of these walls on. That'll just be easy, and then the roof on, and then we can start the next floor. And what's that redstone about? Oh, the redstone down there is what I was originally using to try to lay out the grid lines. So if you look at any sheet of graph paper, they're grid lines. What I was trying to do was I was trying to create graph paper on the bottom level. But if you watch that video, I screwed it up about 9 different times. I got it 14 different ways from wrong down there. In fact, you can see a couple of spots right here where I made mistakes. And eventually I'm going to actually take out, or probably take out, all of what you see right there. Depending on how much room I need for my mountain slash volcano, because if I come back out here, so it's going to start up here, right, and it's going to kind of come down and spread out like that, kind of a thing. So almost like an upside down belt, like a volcano would look like. There we go. Makes it easier to see. And then I want to probably put a bunch of trees on it like you got over there. So that's what it's all about. Yes, there is a lot of space left. Anything outside the bedrock I'm not actually going to use, so I'll clean that all up a little bit later. It's only going to be the stuff inside the bedrock. So thank you everybody for showing up, and thank you so much for the chat. Boat, yes, Sith troopers are cool. I'm a Sith, so. Um, so thanks. Please come on out again next time I do this, because it's a lot of fun, and it's a heck of a lot more fun when I'm able to talk to you guys while I'm doing it. Probably tomorrow. I don't think I've got anything going on tomorrow, so I'll probably be able to spend an hour or two tomorrow on this. So, thanks again. I will, hopefully, yeah, I should be on about this time tomorrow. So, come on back, and while you're waiting, you can check out some of the earlier videos in this series. I'll make sure that I properly label the one from yesterday or the day before so that you can see them all in order. And I'll see you guys next time. So it is now time for me to stop.